Hey guys, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Sonic Heroes for the Nintendo GameCube. Last time, we finally finished off Team Dark's extra missions, and it is now time for the easy ones. Potentially, depending on how well you can play the game, you stop going to Team Dark. But now, it is time for Team Rose's extra missions, where our objective is to collect 200 rings. Once again, these are timed missions. Unlike Team Dark though, we won't be showcasing any deaths or anything this time around. Because of course, every time we die, or even take a hit, we lose our rings. And that's the main thing you're going to be wary of in these levels. And that is where these can actually do have the potential to be quite difficult. Thankfully, this is Team Rose, so we don't have that many enemies. And many of the hazards that we have for the other teams are non-existent in their levels. Rings are usually plentiful. Most of these missions can be done in under 2 minutes. So as we saw with the one part, I'm skipping the rings already. As we saw with the one part for their story, where I believe it was both the rail levels and the jungle levels in one video, I think we can expect that sort of thing here as well. I'm not exactly sure how many videos this is going to take, because some of the later ones, they're not too bad, but they can go on for a good 3 to 4 minutes. Let's just ignore them. Actually, I think that balloon does lead me to something. Big. Oh, I can't do it. I'm too fat. Right, now let's try and hit this thing. Yeah. I should have taken the enemies, but it doesn't really matter. I still got it. It doesn't matter. It does not play in this game, despite the fact that I've sung it about 3 separate times. And to that I apologise, so you've had to listen to that. One thing I would actually recommend doing with Team Rose is you kind of want to, oh, Mr. Balloon. You actually kind of do want to level up Cream, because Cream's level 3 Thundershoots. You know what, I'm going to try going back. You can go back here. You can't do that for the second bobsleigh section, which obviously doesn't exist for Team Rose. But you can go back here. I mean, it makes sense because we have to come here for Team Chaotix. I don't know if there'll be quite enough rings. But I can try. Whew! How did I do that? Was that 20 ring? How did I just do that? I just got like 20 rings. Why would that balloon give me 20? I think that was a little bit of a glitch I just encountered there. I don't think that was supposed to happen. I mean, I don't care. It worked. But I think that was a bit of a glitch I just ran into there. Oh, why can't I get that for Team Chaotix? So I'm not looking forward to Casino Park. I mean, that was a 200 ring mission. But that was the regular mission. So guess what we have to do for the extra mission? There's a lot more rings involved. Team Chaotix's Casino Park extra mission has the potential of being the longest mission in the entire game. Potentially, if luck is not on your side, it can be even longer than Mystic Mansion and Final Fortress. I really hate that mission. Right, obviously we also want to try and abuse the wide springs. I say abuse, it's not really abusing them, it's the game's mechanics. Make use of the wide springs, I guess would be the better choice of wording. God, you know, when you've been playing Team Sonic and Team Dark for ages, you're not used to Team Rose's slower controls, how you're not really moving around when you use your power character's attacks. I missed. Come on. I want to level up Cream. Obviously your Team Blast is the main thing that's going to help you with that, but the chances are you're going to fully level up your characters before that. You're going to collect 200 rings before you've even leveled up your characters. Probably just one character won't even get leveled up. Yes, Big. I still don't know how your umbrella carries you. Big is secretly Mary Poppins in disguise. She really let herself go. I would make a Simpsons reference, but I can't exactly remember the full line. Like, I'm an original character, so it's much like whoever it is she made. It's like a made-up version of Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck. So let's... Oh, I actually managed to get all the rings on the other side then. But yeah, of course, the best thing about these missions, every single time you get 100 rings, you get an extra life. And that is awesome. Right, I think it's over here that there is a ring monitor. Yeah. I think it's only Team Rose that exists for. I don't think there's anything there at all for the other teams. I might be wrong. I might be thinking there's enemies there for one team. I don't remember. I don't usually go down there. Oh, big. I was hoping you could get that. Something up there with a special stage key. Well, there's a lot of wide springs, but that's a good thing. Because we're almost there. Right, let's try and not hit these at the wrong time. Yeah, Ocean Palace can be one of the longer 200 ring missions. But you know, it's really still not that bad. And now Cream's at level 3. Alright, we don't have to worry about the extra life. I think I missed a few rings up there. Amy? Right, come on, this should be enough. Yay! Big, your eyes are terrifying, especially in that light. Trust in me, just in me. I do not trust in you, Big. That's what I'm saying. We're only 7 minutes in. I can easily just go into Grand Metropolis. And that is what I shall do. At the very least, when this is over, when Team Rose is over, I will have a legitimate number of parts. When we're only using like 1 part per zone, so... I mean, I could have made it like... But obviously Team Rose is going to be a bit different. We already made one little bit of a difference in their story campaign. It's going to be particularly different here. Once this is over, we'll have a set number of parts. I'm expecting Team Rose to be about 3 to 4 parts long. That is my theory, but hey, it's just a theory. A game theory. Right, you do want to destroy these guys down here. I think Team Rose is the only team that actually gets enemies down here. Since when is Team Rose the team that have enemies in a unique place? But yeah, you do want to go down there because they do give you 20 rings. And 20 rings are your best friends in these missions. Them and shields. Shields are also your best friend. We all know what Team Blast gives us. What is with Big sound? Like, what is... When he pushes the switch, he makes like a... kind of sound. No, I want to go back up. No, Amy, your solo attack is useless and really annoying. There we go. If anything, it was probably faster if I just didn't bother. Right, I believe it's another Team Blast in there. I don't care. No, I do. Just in case there is something else in there, but I don't think there is. I think it's Team Sonic and Team Rose, they have Team Blast in there. Yeah, they do. That was a waste of time. One thing to remember, these do count as rings. Can't really get all of your teammates in that one, sadly, but they do count as rings. I kind of wish they counted as multiple rings, but no, they only count as up to 3 rings. No, I wanted cream. It wouldn't let me switch for some reason. Again, this is the thing. It's the only time where Team Rose actually have to take out everything. And they have to open the doors. But you do get 20 rings for it. I don't know why. I always really like. One thing I really like about Team Dark and Team Rose is they always comment on the number of rings you get. You don't see the subtitles for it. It's pretty quiet, but you do. They do comment on it. Like Shadow will go, only 50 left. Similarly, Rouge will go, only 30 more to go, or 10 more to defeat to complete mission. And similarly, for Team Rose, it'll be like, only 100 more rings to go. Everyone, only 50 more rings to go. Only 10 more rings. I'm sorry about my terrible impressions. I am not an impressionist. As much as I do like to do impersonations or something. Like, how many parts of The Simpsons Hit and Run did I start with by going, hey, hey! But 1 ring, come on. It is the 1 ring. There you are, my precious. This isn't even the end of the level. Why are we here? Why did Team Rose come here for their results screen? Alright, we can finish this part with Power Plant. Even with Power Plant, this part is not going to be very long. Understandably, the easiest mission in this level, kind of ironic for everything else it gives me trouble with, is actually Bingo Highway. Okay, so as you can see, it didn't go that well. I do not remember the last time I laid my eyes on that. I really, really don't. God, it has been ages since I last laid eyes on C rank. And I don't know, maybe it was last time actually. I can't remember what the first score I got for Team Chaotix's regular mission in Final Fortress was on my previous playthrough. That might have been a C. It was either a C or a B, but it's been a very long time since I've seen the C rank. I'll get at least one of those. I don't know what happened. I thought I grabbed pretty much every ring. I mean, I was expecting that to be a B. I was definitely not expecting an A. But I was not expecting a C rank. C for crap. Even though it's the middle of the road rank. Look, more things that don't make sense. Nobody ever references that one though. Look, those Eggman's robots. What's wrong with just saying, look, those robots? Now, there's one thing that Sonic Forces is proving increasingly now. It's that it seems to be that Sonic Boom, at least the TV show, is actually officially canon to the main series. Because, I mean, in one early episode of Sonic Boom, Styx says, the robot apocalypse, she sort of screams, the robot apocalypse is nigh. And then Sonic Forces happened, or is happening, and it seems once again, the robot apocalypse has now occurred. Because Eggman has now been able to take over the world. Which is why I'm bringing up, like, are we sure that Sonic Chronicles isn't a sequel to, at least in terms of story, isn't a follow-up to, that Sonic Forces isn't a follow-up to Sonic Chronicles? Sonic Chronicles ends with Eggman taking over the world. And then it just ends. I mean, Sonic Forces may not be an RPG, but the story looks like a follow-up. That's right. I gotta try and do all this much faster now. Getting the B is one thing, but getting the C, that's an entirely different thing. And again with the D, and again with an E. That one's a Team Blast, this one is Rings. So I can only hope I can do better this time. Which I'm not being very successful at here. Right, I should manage to get all of those this time. Actually get 5 on the target switch that time instead of the Team Blast. For once, we don't want 1-ups and Team Blasts. We actually want the 5 rings. Right, this part definitely cost me last time. It looks like it's going to do the same thing again. Yeah, in the PS2 version, these things just look like orange blocks. Okay. Don't know what was going on there. I seem to have more rings this time. I don't know what I did differently, but well, I know I got a few more rings, but I didn't need any of those balloons. Not really sure what I did that was incredibly different that time, but anyway, I still got it. Please be an A. Yay! And yeah, that's it. All that's definitely going to easily be one part. And I think we can safely say that the next ones will, because I mean, these levels give you rings. I mean, they also take away rings, but they give you rings. So, next up, that we can safely say, Casino Park, Bingo Highway, Rail Canyon, and Bullet Station. And I will see you guys then.